I am making a body cream, lotion or body butter using shea butter and the olive oil that I infused a few weeks ago with calendula and geranium to make a cream to use to relieve muscle pain, aches, and also to relieve muscle spasm. I'm using shea butter. I'm going to use exactly 50 grams. I have this little pot that I sterilized. This is actually for my mom. I love making cream for friends and family. This is for my mom who has rheumatoid arthritis, which is not a fun disease to say the least, and that comes with a lot of pain, constant pain actually, muscle pain, joint pain. So this is especially for her, and I'm actually adding leftover oil that I infused with cannabis because I made some edible gummies for my mom a few weeks ago, and I had leftover coconut oil infused with cannabis. So I'm actually gonna mix all that. So 50 grams of the shea butter, and I'm gonna put also around 50 grams of 50 grams. I'm gonna measure on the scale of the leftover cannabis infused oil and the olive oil infused with calendula and geranium. But first I'm going to melt the shea butter using a double boiler method. I found this really cool little pot that I use to make my cream and body lotion, all my little potions. So simply putting it on the pan with the water just works amazing. So I'm going to melt my shea butter and measure out, mix the calendula infused olive oil with my leftover oil. So this is my shea butter melting away, looking very yummy already. I could definitely eat that, but I won't. So yes, just a few minutes to go and it should be completely melted. So my shea butter is completely melted, as you can see, and I'm gonna combine it. I measured out 50 grams on the scale of my infused oil, which is probably more in milliliters, but it was easier for me since I measured the shea butter in grams. So I'm just gonna put them together. So beautiful, and it smells so good also. There. And I have, how many milliliters? It's spot on. I have 100 milliliters, which is actually the amount for this little pot. So now I need to let this cool down. I will let it cool down at room temperature first a little bit, and then I put it in the fridge just to speed up the process. I'm also gonna add clary sage essential oil to the mix. Not now because it's hot, but at the end when it's all cooled down. Clary sage is very good. Actually, it's an anti-spasmodic, so good for to bring relief for muscle spasm. So I would add also this to the mix, and I'm also going to add vitamin E. I have two little soft gels there. And each of them has about 10 drops. I know that I've already measured out. Again, I'm not gonna put it right now. I'll put it when it's cool, but I put 2 of those, so that's about 20 drops. For now, I'm gonna let this cool down, and then I'll come back to whisk it all together to make this lovely creamy lotion or body cream. This is what it looks like after I put it in the freezer actually because I wanted to speed up the process a little bit. So more or less you want a little bit solidified but not completely. So you see it's kind of like still liquidy enough to be able to whip it. And I'm going to add the vitamin E at this point. So that's 20 drops. And I have my don't have one of those, like the really good ones. I made another cream earlier, actually, right here. So this is the leftover. But I'm going to go ahead and whip it. And I am putting a little bit of a cover on top just to make sure there is no, because it's happened to me before with this mixer. It should be okay, but we'll see. And I'm just going to keep whipping. So this is nice and creamy now. And I'm going to also add my, yes, wow, so lush. I'm gonna add my essential oil also at this point. So 20 drops. Yeah. That smells so nice and it looks so nice. And now I'm going to put this in my little pot. I'm going to only use a spoon. I actually tried earlier. I used one of those pastry for the pastry cream, you know, and honestly, I'm not convinced. It does look pretty. I did this cream earlier using that method, and it looks good. But it's quite messy. Now I have to I have some leftover in the actual thing. So it's going to be a matter of moisturizing in the next few days using this leftover, so I'm not wasting anything. So I'm quite happy to just fill this one with a spoon. I mean, you know, it's a beautiful process. I love doing it, but it can be quite messy, I have to be honest. Like, but it lasts long. The good thing about this with the butter, right? As you can see, it's messy. I mean, I'm always messy, it's alright. Because it's just fatty matter, then it will keep quite well. Personally, I use that quite fast, so it's never been an issue of it going bad. But you will know if it does go bad. There's a smell, right? The oil has a certain smell to it when it goes rancid, so you will know. It's not a matter of putting that on and not knowing that it's not good anymore. You will definitely know. So I'm going to keep doing this using a spatula probably. I got everything in my little pot. I'm going to clean that up a little bit, and that's it. A lovely body butter for aches and pain and muscle spasm. Hopefully will bring some relief to my mom. And there you go, just closing this, and that's it. 100 milliliter of body butter, so lush. This is the day after making the body cream or butter. I just wanted to show what it looks like after it has the time to set. Because yesterday it looked very creamy and maybe a little bit liquidy, but it does, shea butter is obviously quite solid in its natural form, so the mixing with the oil is to make it more manageable to put on the skin. So you can see it's a little bit more solidified, but still very easy to use and put on the skin like that. So it's a little bit, yeah, it just gets absorbed very quickly. But I also need to mention that I have dry skin, so I'm very happy using shea butter and oils for to moisturize my skin, but this might not work for you depending on your skin type. It is something to keep in mind, but there are many ways of making body cream and body butter so they are not so maybe oily, or if you find them, if the shea butter, which I don't think is greasy, but some people find it greasy. So it really depends on what you're looking for, but the results, I'm really super happy with the results. It's just really beautiful. And the feedback from my mom is that it really helped alleviating the pain and the aches. So super happy, win-win all around, and I'm in the process of making some more creams, so very excited about that also.